up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. Today we're getting into a song that was requested to me by a patron. It is an OST from Metal Gear Rising Revengeance called It Has to Be This Way. Now, to be 100% transparent with you, I have not logged a single minute in the entire Metal Gear franchise. The only experience I have with the games is one time watching my friend play, I think, Metal Gear Solid, like a few minutes of gameplay from that. It looked awesome, but I've just never played it. So with that being said, I have no idea what I'm about to get into here, but I am excited to find out. Hopefully you guys are excited to see this and listen to this with me. And if you're not, hopefully you go subscribe to my Patreon and request me to react to something that you are excited to see me get into. But in the meantime, we're gonna be getting into this, and I'll be seeing all of you guys on the other side. There's like some mechanical something going on in the background there, and I have no idea what it is. Pause, because I don't know if it's going to continue, but it made me almost think of the Bumblebee from Transformers. I don't remember the producer's name. He blows stuff up all the time. The ones with Megan Fox in them, okay? Those Transformers movies. The effect that they had on Bumblebee's voice when he went to talk before he would like switch to go to a different radio station, that's what it sounds like is happening in the background. That's like a cool, neat thing. I don't know if that is the same effect, but mechanical, I don't know. I just thought it was cool, and I thought I'd point it out. Okay, all right. We're gonna go back a little bit so we don't miss anything. Yeah, that was hype. The intro leading into that first, let's say it's gonna be a verse. I don't know if it's a verse or a chorus, but a singer came in. That was super hype. A lot of, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of symphonic metal, which my first exposure to symphonic metal was Nightwish, which I used to react to some metal stuff on this channel actually, which is probably where the person got the idea for me to react to this stuff. And they incorporate a lot of like orchestral as well as metal stuff in their music, and in that build section with all of those stringed instruments, it just creates so much energy, momentum, and movement that yeah, that was dope. I don't know what section of the game this would be used for, but that was a hype intro, like my goodness. Okay, let's do the compliment sandwich. I like that in certain parts the singer is following the, I guess, sub melody of the strings. I don't like the way that this is mixed. I don't know if this is how it sounds in game or if this is just like for the soundtrack itself, but I wish that the vocals were more present in the mix so that I could better hear what the vocalist is saying, and also just hear the harmonics of what it is that he's doing. He sounds good, but it's just a little hard to hear him. It's a little muddy as far as like where things are placed in the mix. The backing melody of the strings are equally as loud, if not a little bit louder, than the main vocalist on the song, and that's not how I would have mixed it. Let me put it that way, okay? I would have mixed it a little bit differently, but maybe that's why I'm here and they're there. Who knows? Another compliment. Yeah, this is really, really high energy. Like, they're just coming at you, and there's no dull moment so far. It's 100%, 100 miles per hour, just in your face the whole time. Okay, I need to know like what band these guys are from. Hold on, let's see if it tells me down here. 27 million views. Oh my god, that's a lot. No, okay, I'm not gonna spoil myself. No, it doesn't tell me who the band is that did this, or it could be. This is also like an OST, so it could be different members of different bands, like the drummer from this band and the guitarist from this band, vocalist from this band, or it could just be a variety of studio musicians. Which, if you don't know what studio musicians are, they're musicians for the studio. Okay, it's kind of self-explanatory. They are paid specifically to play certain things in studio, either adding extra instrumentalist to songs or compositions, or sometimes basically playing stuff that bands aren't good enough to play yet. Like, whoever writes the music in the group or their producer or whatever will hire a studio musician to play it for the studio version while the band members are still trying to learn how to play it. That happens way more often than people realize, but people don't really talk about that. But I don't know who these instrumentalists are, but they are killing it. The drummer is going ham. I usually favor the stringed instruments if it wasn't clear by my room. But the drummer is going crazy. Lots of double bass drum sections, as well as just going absolutely bonkers on the cymbals. And it's all pushing the momentum of this song forward. And I dig it so much. So kudos to the drummer, kudos to all the instruments, but especially to the drummer, who right now is the MVP. He's still in the show. Okay, Mr. Singer person. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't really give you no kudos last time I stopped. And so you just had to show your ass a little bit and be like, bro, I'm here too. I'm doing it. I'm going crazy. And I hear you. I hear you. So I'm stopping again. People gonna be mad. Does not matter. My man deserves some credit for the notes he was hitting, okay? Now, studio engineer, me and you got to talk, because like I need people to be able to hear my man ringing out like that. Like, he is so like it's muddied. It's muddied. He's so far back in the mix that like you're not really. I feel like the person who mixed this didn't have confidence in the vocalist, or just generally didn't like the vocalist that much, and so it feels like in certain bands where the vocalist isn't that strong vocally. I take a shot every time I say vocal in this song. They hide the vocalist a little bit by mixing them more parallel to the other instruments or things, to hide some of the imperfections or general lack of strength in the vocalist voice. But I don't feel like this guy needs that. So I'm not sure why that happened, to be honest. But it sounds good. I just wished it was like, you know how like bands from the 70s will get their albums remastered like at the 25 or 30 or 40, 50 year. It hasn't been 50 years from the 70s. I don't know why I said that. But you know what I'm saying. They get their, on an anniversary, they will get their albums remastered. And to people who don't know what that is, that's what would happen. If this got remastered, someone like me would come in and say, okay, this is too high, this is too low, add this little effect here, blah, blah, blah. Nothing that changes the song or the album, because it doesn't need to be changed. That's why the band is famous enough to get their album remastered 40 years later. But things that highlight and accentuate different parts of the song that weren't before. And so that's what I would do. If I was remastering this, I would definitely create some separation in the sonic landscape between everything else and the vocalist, so that it was more clear of the technical things that he was doing in the song. It sounds like there are backing vocals in this song that I'm not sure anybody is going to be able to hear. And I don't know if this is like just specifically the extended version, or if I clicked on the wrong video or whatever. I mean, this is the first video that popped up, so I just assumed it was the right one. But if there is a better version to this, that's why I keep harping on this. I want to hear it because I'm enjoying this so much, and I just want to enjoy it even more. So if you know of a potentially better mixed version to this song, please drop it in the comment section down below, or tell me if you know why they mixed it like this, so I could hear even more the potential things going on here, because it all sounds great and I just want to be able to appreciate it more. I feel like some people are going to think that I dislike the song. I don't. I love this song. This is actually killer. I just want to appreciate it more, you know? And so it's like the Mona Lisa painted on a napkin right now, and that's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, we're almost done. Okay. I really like the way that, mosquito. Anyway, I really like the way that this singer's voice pairs with the lead guitarist, and the harmonies that are happening between the vocals and the guitar. It sounds really, really nice. My favorite part of the song is that violence breeds violence, violence leads to violence. I don't know, violence, something, violence part, where he in part follows the strings, and in this section they kind of do that with the lead guitarist when he goes up on the notes, and I think it sounds really, really cool, and they killed it. I don't know if these guys are all from the same band, but it would make sense because they're pairing so well together. But if not, they're just a bunch of extremely talented musicians that I would love to know the names of. So again, if you do know who these people are, let me know in the comment section down below, because I am very curious. I will have to check these guys out if I don't already know who they are. Like, watch this be like the drummer from like one of my favorite bands or something. That would be hilarious. But yeah, anyway. Love the reverb tail at the end there. Okay, yeah, that was great. I would love to know what part of the game that song happens in. It sounds like a boss battle to me because it's like so high energy. But again, I've never played these games. I don't even know all the games in the series. So it could be for something else. I'm not sure, but it sounds. It makes you want to fight a boss. So even if it's not the boss music, this would make good boss music. So killer, I get why it was recommended to me. It was absolutely fire. Yeah, so let me know what you guys thought about it in the comment section down below. Definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share not to miss any more content like this. And I'll be seeing all you guys here on the channel next time.